Second day, first thing we're doing after a classroom session is hitting the autocross course. You can probably see over there when I made that turn that they're resurfacing the middle track here, which is just fantastic to see. That the ongoing maintenance at this facility, plus the expansion that's going on, just makes this just a world-class facility. Continue to upgrade, continue to expand. When the track's being used, normally you cut across, but now that they're doing the work on it, you just have to use the tunnel every time. And let's go ahead and lift the throttle and come into the tunnel.
Honestly, when we're going through the tunnel, I think it's like tempting to do that, do the D-clutch. I even like to do it through there. Get that nice little echo. So you just gotta get a rolling start. So drive through here, this is where your time is gonna be starting. And then as we are going through this exercise, everything's coned out. So you're just gonna stay right here in between the cones as we are making our lap around here. Tight right-hand corner coming up. A little sweeper left right here. Now, this area that I'm going to now, there's going to be a tall cone that's in the center. What we want to do is go around that cone. That's going to lead us back through to where we came from. What you want to do when you're going through here, you want to almost act like that cone is an apex. It gives you a little bit straighter shot as we're leading back through here. If you kind of drive straight at the cone and try to turn around at that point, you're going to lose a lot of time. All right, Jeremy, all ready for you. Same thing, manual mode, second gear. You get a little bit of a running start at it. All right, right-hander here, tight right coming up. Good. Now coming up to that turnaround area here. Yeah, good approach. Get a good exit right there. There you go. Yeah, sweeper right. Hold it to the right. Good. Tight left coming up. Now let's start looking for that stop box coming up here. There you go. Nice first run right there. That was a 47.55. All right, Jeremy, come on down. That was a 40.70. Hopefully you guys watched. Jeremy did a really good job around that turnaround cone. Did you notice how much of a straight line shot he had out of there? He took a nice wide approach, nice straight line shot there at the exit. That picks up a lot of time right there, all right? So, hey, that's why our first little stint over there is just practice. The afternoon, that's where it's really going to count. Yeah, that's where we, we won't tell you the time, and that's just trying to get the overall best there, for yourself. So we'll get out there. We'll go do our lead follow session. Same thing we were doing yesterday. We'll do a nice little warm-up lap. That way we can get readjusted. I'll call it shift points for you as well. On the straightaway, we are going to rotate, just to give you a little heads up, we are going to rotate, so I'm going to start backing down just a little bit right here. Finish up this corner correctly right here for me, Peter, all the way over here to the left and then back to the right. Now we're past the rotation cone. Peter, you're going to wait for the gray car to go past you, okay? Jeremy and Jeff, keep working your way down. Peter right behind the gray car. All right, Jeremy, we're good to go here. And just for everybody, keep working on feeling that actual curving on the tires. You want to be down towards that apex point as close as possible. Use that little rumble as your reference point. There we go, Jeremy. That looked good right there. Turn 9 looked really good. Turn 10, it's a pretty wide curving right here, so definitely can catch that one. There you go. Stay back. There you go, good. Now, just so you guys know, on the straightaway, we're going to pass the other group. We are going to pass the other group on the straightaway. So make sure we don't stop. We're going to keep rolling down through here.
Hello friends, this is Jeremy Wellborn and I'm at Spring Mountain Motorsports Resort in Pahrump, Nevada. I'm taking part in the Ron Fellows Performance Driving School for the 2020 Corvette, and I want to show you some of the cars today that the program's using. They have 53 Corvettes out here. These are Capture Test Fleet pre-regular production, so these are sellable units that they're using that GM has provided for them. After they use these, then they'll start buying their own cars, which will be regular production cars. So I want to show you these cars, talk to you a little bit, let you guys see some colors, talk to you a little bit about the options that are on these cars. So let's go ahead and start with the one that I'm driving today. This is a Rapid Blue Z51 magnetic selective ride control, black wheels with yellow calipers. And this one has been optioned with yellow seat belts, 3LT black interior, competition seats, and yellow stitching. This is a ceramic matrix gray. Good looking car. Again, Z51 package car, carbon fiber roof. That blue one over there that I'm driving also has that. You can see the metallic even right there in the shade here. We got our 3LT interior with the two-tone blue. Tension blue and twilight blue are the two blues. A lot of people think that dark color is black until they come in and see the car close up, and it is twilight blue. Looks good. You see the competition seats in here. Well, if this was a regular order production car, they've decided to change the headrest to the darker blue on the regular production cars. So you can tell this one's a Capture Test Fleet because they have the tension blue headrest on them, and they haven't made that change yet. Blade silver, Z51. Those are the darker red calipers with the bright Trident wheels, and you'll see that this one they have outfitted with competition seats, of course, and Morello red interior. It is a dipped interior, Morello red. It's got the carbon fiber trim in it too. Elkhart Lake blue with the bright Trident wheels on it as well. This particular car too is interesting because it has the GT2 seats in it. So you've got the tension blue, twilight blue, and the tension blue headrest. So in the GT2 seat, production-wise, you're going to get that tension blue. On the competition seat, you'll get the twilight blue, the darker blue. All right, we got our shadow gray here. Lots of metallic. Oh my gosh. Just pause on that for a second. Look at all that metallic popping in the sunlight. Sky Cool gray interior, but all black competition seats in this 3LT. This one does have the Spectre Great Trident wheels. Those are what I've got on my Corvette, and those are great wheels. I think they look great on the car as well. All right, so those are the cars we're driving on track right now. Got an afternoon of amazing and exciting fun out on the track here at the resort. So I'm about to head in and get ready for a session. Well, I don't know what session we're on, but get ready for an awesome after lunch session on the track.
Gotta use the brake here for 4, and then find that steady state throttle that lets you carry that radius, and at that second cone, then you can be aggressive. Now use that throttle steer. Long light brake on the entry, back to a little throttle. Look across, lift off that throttle, let it tighten up, and make that straight line up the hill. Good. Don't let it get too far wide here. Kind of a fine line on that turn 6. Easy to overdrive it through this section. Good. Nice job. Did a nice job, Jeremy. Now remember, this one opens up, but you gotta be smooth with that third gear. Just a touch early, that's why you got a little bit of understeer coming on the exit there. Be aggressive here, all the way up to the white line. Now firm to the brake. Lighten off of it. Stay with it. You see, I stayed with that brake a little longer that time, so that I would keep that car turning. Good. You're running out of 1.
Yeah, so like it's heating up today. It's very hot out on the track. It's in the hundreds now, and so we're losing some grip on the tires. I can feel it more. But wow, what a fun car! What a fun track car. Great instructors here at Spring Mountain, coaching you through regardless of your ability level. And I can't say enough about how patient and just great they are about teaching. So if you have a chance to come out here, it's worth it. Come out here, take this class, take the level 1, 2, the advanced courses, as much as you can get out of here. We're going out right now to do launch control and then do the autocross competition. So that's where we're headed right now.
All right, Jeremy, double check, 4-1. Same thing, wheel straight, left foot on the brake, 100%. Roll into the throttle until you get to 100%. Flutter, release brake. All right, Jeremy, you're good to go.
Of course, it's blazing hot out here, so
And
these
we'll
0
make
to
our
60
way
times kind of stink.
back
But,
down to the lower paddock here
It's a lot of fun.
for the autocross run here. So you get you're gonna get 3 runs. Of course, your best run will be the one that counts. All right, Jeremy, when you're ready, you can begin. Nice. 1.5 quicker. Nice job there, Jeremy.
Quickly go over some of the safety bits on the car and help you guys kind of understand what we do to get our cars ready for the track as well. So very first thing, we add stickers. Stickers add speed, right? So so stickers, we put the 2-way radio inside. We do a track alignment, which is in your manual. We burnish the brakes. We add 2 quarts of extra fluid in the transmission, so that's something you'll want to do. And everything I'm saying is going to be in your manual, so if you guys read up on that. Brake fluid, use .4 high temp like we talked about. The racing type fluids are better than stock fluid that it comes with. So, but I do recommend that brake burnishing procedure. It's in your manual. If you're going to track your car, do that, because if you don't, lap 3, your brake pedal is going to go to the floor. So it's not good. Track align the car if you're going to track it. So you can definitely tell a difference. It's very sensitive to the track alignment. So do make sure, again, your specs are in your manual. Just make sure you follow them. Give them to your whoever's going to do the track alignment. Give it to them. Hey, put a track alignment on it.
And street for drag racing, because you
street, yeah, for sure.
Straight line.
Yep. And that could, that could be why we're getting less 0 to 60 time.
So just as JJ mentioned, we want to end the day on a positive note here. We've all been out on the track doing a lot of driving, whether it's autocross or just been in the car a lot, so it's easy to kind of get fatigued. We talked a lot earlier about how the tires start to go away from you a little bit, and it's towards that hottest part of the day here. And so you're going to notice that. So build incrementally here. Just stay focused. Focus on braking and controlling that release of the brake. Don't try to charge into a corner here. This isn't the time to do that. That firm initial pressure. Lightning. Look across. Find that apex. Just gotta wait for it. Peter, you gotta remember to get up to 4th gear there. So one more good one here. So Peter, you're looking good back there. Just remember to shift on the front, on the straight there between 10 and 1. Or excuse me, before 10. Straightaway right here, but remember, back it up a little bit on the brakes. Otherwise, you're going to just charge 9 and you're going to have a hard time getting out of there. Yeah, there you go. Good improvement. Peter, keep looking ahead. Remember to go up to 4th gear there before turn 10. Another place, back it up a little bit so you can control that momentum so you're not squeezing extra brake. Trying to get it to turn. So I don't know, I'm not sure if Jeremy, if you've ever been out here for a level 1 program, but what we do next is if you guys came back and wanted to improve the track driving a little bit, on that 3rd day we would get you out in front of us. And so what we do are in our level 2 program, which both of you guys would be fine kind of just making that jump to that if you've been doing some tracking and stuff. We move over and we rotate and then follow you around the track, and you can imagine that changes the perspective quite a bit. Now you're the one determining where the braking zones are and having to pick out those visual references without that lead car. But a couple sessions of that will get you pretty much ready to go. And then we get to kind of go into some open lapping stuff with some passing, and then you really set the pace, and you're out there for a pretty long duration at a time.
All right, and now we're down to the Autocross. We have the 3rd place driver is 43.31, and that was Chuck. Good job, Chuck. 3rd place. 2nd place was a Jeremy.
Oh.
All right. So
You should have just done all four.
you know what's funny? I said he gets a little prize. So yeah, hopefully you had some fun. If you want to come back in the future and do, we have private instruction. You can do a one-on-one. If you want to bring your own car, you can do that. It makes the whole class a whole lot cheaper if you use your own car. If you want to come back and do a level 2, level 2 is like our advanced course. It's a 2-day program. There's obviously right now there's very few for the rest of this year because of everything that's happening. But stay tuned. You know, come back next year sometime. You'll have level 2s laid out on the schedule with the sales ladies, and they'll do their follow-up email with you, trying to get you to come back, give you discounts and stuff. So they'll also offer your referral program. So anybody you refer, come to our school and sign up and say you sent them. We send you a $100 gift certificate for each person, and it doesn't expire. You can use it on the school or apparel in the shop.